I'm just going to say what I have to say. So the day before yesterday, someone that I have known for years and considered a friend asked if they could come over and hang out at my house. And I was having to take them to go get a pantry order for their family anyway later on that afternoon. So I said, fine. I mean, I didn't care. So while they're over here, they're taking pictures of the inside of my house. And I watch this, and they're doing it in such a way that they think they're being sneaky. And I watched it repeatedly and didn't know what to say. And finally, I just asked, are you taking pictures of the inside of my house? And of course, they assured me, no, no, no. I would never do that. And then 20 minutes later, right in front of me, they did it right in front of me. And I was just like, I just watched you take a picture of the inside of my house. And then it was all full of excuses. What concerned me about the situation is that that day, while she was hanging out, proceeded to tell me that their sister is hanging out with one of these one percenter motorcycle gang people. And my name came up, and the 1% motorcycle dude told the sister not to stay away from me. And so when I asked why, there was no answer to it. So what I'm figuring is that there's nefarious bullshit. Why else would you take pictures of my house? So that you can be working with people to rob me. And you ain't gonna get shit off the stuff that I have. You know? It looks nice, but it's all been bought at thrift stores or been given to me, or I buy this shit at Goodwill and garage sales. There's nothing, unless you have an eBay store, you ain't gonna make a lot of money on the stupid shit I have in my house. But the fact that pictures were being taken, I knew what the fuck was going on. So I ended up taking them and getting their pantry order and then hanging out with one of their other half for a little bit because I and went home, and I was upset, but decided to sleep on it. So that was the night before last I slept on it. And I woke up and was irritated about the whole situation. Yesterday's live. That's what it was all about. I didn't say that's what it was about, but that is exactly what it was about. I was skirting the issue because I didn't know what to do with it. So then yesterday afternoon, I was able to talk it out with someone, and then we prayed about it. And I was actually able to let it go and just let it go. There's nothing I can do about it. I just had to let it go. And so I felt that I had let it go. But last night, do you know how when you go to sleep, you feel like heaven has had come to you in your sleep and had counsel with you? Or it's more like heaven downloads shit into your head. Because I woke up thinking about this situation right when I opened my eyes. And not with questions, but with answers. I am supposed to use this situation. It's providence. And I am supposed to use this situation to actually show what heaven can do with the dark through me. I know that people have a hard time comprehending what happened in Hummel Park. All of those murdered little boys, all of that, all those rituals, all of the blood sacrifice. I know it's hard to wrap your mind around it, let alone the shit that was going on with me off at Air Force Base. Negating this shit or ignorantly having an opinion, thinking that your ignorant ass opinion actually changes or influences anything is just delusional as far as I'm concerned. It doesn't change anything. I've been in this kind of situation only one time before, but when it happened, I went to heaven. Heaven didn't come to me. The first time this happened, I've explained it before, I actually was pissed off at Johnny Depp. He went and got those Memphis 3 out. He was running around promoting everything devil loving, but it was after he got a matching devil tattoo with Damien Eccles. They got matching satanic tattoos on their back. I got pissed off. So I journeyed to heaven and asked heaven, since Johnny Depp wants to be all things devil loving, make him the poster child for all things devil loving. And what I was told by heaven was, okay, but before anything happens, you have to publicly say what you did. And I didn't want to do it because at the time, Doug Mesner, Lucian Greaves, founder of the Satanic Temple, and all of his little fucking minions were on top of me online. Much like Thomas Schoenberger and Johnny Depp, who I still believe is Lucian Greaves, or completely connected. Still part of this child trafficking thing. Whoever the fuck this Brian Ward, Johnny Dubb, John Ward, Brian Dubb, they can't get his fucking name right. It seems like they're aliases to me. Don't give a shit. He's involved with the child trafficking. But with that said, I ended up going and saying it and telling people what I did. And of course, they jumped right on me. Fucking Mesner and his little group made my life a living fucking hell. But the very next day, 2 things happened to Johnny Depp. His mother died, and Amber Heard left him. And his life has not gotten any better since then. This situation is much like that situation. I have a feeling that there's way more involved to this situation than my little being betrayed kind of situation. So what I'm supposed to do is show force. This person's cousin told me, you can't talk, you got to show force. And so I'm supposed to show force and say, the darkness is about ready to use them as an example. And I am supposed to point out that if heaven will use me and the dark to facilitate what it's about to facilitate with someone who I actually loved and cared about, what do you think it's going to do to the people I find as my enemies? Because right now, because of what I went through as a kid, because of all the shit that I've gone through as an adult, heaven has me, I'm basically the custodian of the dark. It does what I ask it to do. And all I ever do is send it to people. It gets right inside of them and then draws to them, as them, what they fear the most.
God is our refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble. Psalm 46:1.
And so heaven came to me last night because I woke up. All of this shit was in my head. As far as the 1%er telling this person's sister to stay away from me, all heaven wants me to say is, too late. Too late. Heaven is drawing to me fucking bad, nasty motherfuckers. Because I somehow, for some reason, compel them to do the stupidest, nastiest shit. And in doing so, they bind themselves to the dark. And heaven wants them, and heaven wants everyone to see. But when I did it with Johnny Depp, that was more for everyone else to see. This situation now that's about ready to happen, heaven wants me to see. And so it'll be interesting to see. All I know is that heaven is all-encompassing and, Thomas Schoenberger will go on and on and on about defining himself as an alpha male. And I'm a beta, I have to have the title of the beta. And he's an alpha male, and they're all alpha males, blah, 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 blah. I've never worried about that. And the reason why I've never worried about it is because my relationship with the dark, spiritually, what I know is that with the dark, I'm a fucking spiritual apex predator. You can't beat me because you can't beat the dark. And the dark is here to claim all you evil motherfuckers. I don't know the intention of what happened the day before yesterday. All I know is that it seems to be way bigger than I even realized, because heaven came to me. And that doesn't happen. You know? I woke up this morning knowing that heaven had sent someone to talk to me in my sleep, because this shit was first and foremost on my brain. Because Thomas is right. Heaven doesn't want me to feel like I'm a victim, because there's no reason to feel like I'm a victim, because I am so not a victim. These motherfuckers are going to do whatever they're going to do. But the moment after these dumbasses take their last breath, and it's going to happen sooner than not. The problem with the sun hitting us with all of that plasma, all of that heat and radiation, it's going to heat the planet up. And what is the planet going to do? Just burn up? No. One of those fucking super volcanoes that's an extinction level event is going to go off. The earth is going to protect itself. And when that happens, we can kiss our asses goodbye. That's the problem with what's getting ready to happen. This time it's with fire, not water. So is anyone surprised that heaven is using the sun? But as soon as these motherfuckers, right after they take their last breath, they think they're obsessed with me now. Just wait. Just wait. Just wait till you find yourselves in the wonderland that I created. And negating the shit is stupid. All the shit that happened with my dad dying and me having that extractment done, and then my birthday, my 40th birthday, that all happened in 2006. In 2007 and 2008, I spent basically 2 years going to find the fallen. Because what I knew is that the only way to beat these motherfuckers was to take away the spiritual principalities that protected them. And heaven allowed me to. And people can negate it all they want. They don't have a fucking clue what I was trying to do. They certainly don't know the first fucking thing about shamanism. What they have are ignorant ass opinions that are based on whatever fucking emotion they feel. And that's supposed to make a difference. That's supposed to affect everything, is it? You know? It changes nothing. And I helped the fallen cross by giving them all the same offer. Go to war with heaven or be embraced back into heaven. There is no more fallen. Death is coming. We're all going to either ascend or be trapped in this spiritual black hole that they've created with all their evil fucking bullshit. But either way, it's coming. 3 X flares at once. They haven't even arrived yet. Today, we don't even know what the effects are going to be. And it's not like the sun has stopped. It's not like it's over. It's only been building and getting worse. But heaven is tying up loose ends. And heaven is tired of me actually feeling like I'm a victim. It wants to show me what the dark can do. You know? And when I tell you, I don't know how to explain it better. My role in all of this in this life is the antithesis of Jesus Christ. I could not give one fuck less about forgiveness and redemption. That's Jesus Christ. You want forgiveness, you want redemption, go follow the word. My role in here is that of the custodian of the dark. And the dark is all about accountability and retribution. I can't stress it enough. And everybody wants to fuck with me and prove their mantle. And now you're about ready to see. Because all of the energy from the sun, you think that doesn't feed everything spiritually too? I can't wait to see what's coming. I can't wait to see what's coming. But I was supposed to announce it, and so I have. And it will begin with that who betrayed me. You know you betrayed me. And the fact that you'll argue, oh, it was just on one platform. Who the fuck are you kidding? You aren't going to like what's coming for you, you know? And I loved you. I cared about you. Fuck. The betrayal shit is just over the top. Over the top. You know? And people wonder why I don't trust people. Sherilyn was just someone that I fucking had met, ended up liking, only knew for a little while. This person I've known for since I fucking lived in Early. But I guess there's no loyalty among thieves, I guess. So why would I expect any loyalty? Why would I expect anything other than what I got? But heaven is about ready to respond. And I know goddamn well they're watching this. And so I'll tell you the same thing that I always tell people. You wanted to fucking play. So now you're playing. Have fun. I hope it was worth it.